I think that if we don't listen to what happened in the last general election, but the last 4 general elections, and really think about how we have got to try and make the Labour Party win power again, if we carry on having this conversation about which bit of the party people come from and constantly harking back to the past, whether it's the Blair government, the Brown government, or the Corbyn administration, we're not learning the lesson that the country has told us. The fundamental thing is that the country didn't trust us to govern. It didn't trust us to deliver on what we were saying. And we have got to listen to that. Politics has changed, and we have got to show that we can change with it. Doing the same thing again, it just simply won't be enough. People have got to feel a connection with us again. People have got to feel like we are on their side. And currently, I've heard it since the election, I've heard it before, they just didn't trust that we were going to deliver the things that we said. When the Labour Party has had a shock like the one it has just had, and we need not just to win back the seats that we have lost, we also need to win the next general election, we need a 1997 swing to just get even. We have got to make our movement more representative of the people. So of course people should join, not just for me, but because the Labour Party has got to start looking a lot more to the country. If the Labour Party had taken some heed of those of us who could see some of what was coming down the line, perhaps we could have changed it. Now, the loyalty question is a perfectly reasonable one, and hundreds and hundreds of activists.
Answer to it?
But the truth is, I am a Labour Party activist, have been almost all of my life, and hundreds of Labour Party activists came to help me, whether it was in my own seat across the country, and they heard what people were saying on the doorstep. What our job is for the next 3 years is to hold Boris Johnson to account on all the promises. So if we are living in an absolute paradise of trade, and we're totally safe in the world, and we're not worrying about having to constantly look to America for our safety and security, then maybe we'll be wrong, maybe I'll be proven wrong. But the reality is if our country is safer, if it is more economically viable to be in the European Union, then I will fight for that, regardless of how difficult that argument is to make.